You are still with me? I say amen. Let me show you how Satan got Eve to sin. And it's still Satan's method, how he gets people to sin. I'm just trying to do a mop-up so that we can enter into where we stopped last time. Let's go back to our Genesis chapter 3 and verse 6. You will notice that there are three weapons that Satan used to get men to sin. How many weapons? Three weapons. And it's ancient. It has remained like that. It has not changed. Anytime Satan wants to get someone to sin, there are three things he used to get them. So can we read that verse 6 together? Let's read that verse 6 together. I want to go now. All right. It's all right. You can stop there. So, there are three weapons that Satan used to make men sin. The first weapon is called the lust of the eye. The second weapon is called the lust of the flesh. And the third weapon is called the pride of life. See, brethren, pay attention. If you can conquer this thing, you have conquered sin. And Satan is not redefining the way to deal with, to transmit sin. He's not redefining it. That is an ancient weapon. He has been using it consistently, and he's not hoping to change it. What are the three weapons? Can you say it again? What is the first one? And the pride of life. You will see the Bible tell us categorically in the book of John, 1 John chapter 2 from verse 15. Can we open our Bible to 1 John chapter 2 from verse 15? The Bible said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Verse 16. For the things that are in the world is the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. And they are not of God. They are of the world. So these are the three ancient weapons. So you will see Eve that the first thing that Satan struck her and he got her was the lust of the eye. She looked at the fruit. The lust of the eye is your passionate means to get things that God is not ready to give you. That is the lust of the eye. The lust of the eye sponsors covetousness. The lust of the eye. That longing in you to get things that God does not plan to give you. That longing. That is the lust of the eye. Then the lust of the flesh is that longing in you that wants to satisfy an immediate need, even though God is not permitting you. That is the lust of the flesh. Then the pride of life is that longing in you that wants to make you different from everybody, that wants everyone to come and bow down to you. The pride of life is what makes you to feel like a god among men. So these are the three weapons that Satan used against the believer. And everything begins with the lust of the eye. From the lust of the eye, it becomes the lust of what? The flesh. From the lust of the flesh, it becomes what? Are you still with me here now? So the sin matter begin with your eye. If he can't get your eye, he can't get you to sin. He can't get you to sin. Are you aware that Satan does not force people to sin? He just needs you to. No, there is no time you fornicated. Satan was the one that brought the girl to you. There was no time. What he needed to do with you is to make you to see that thing constantly. The moment you saw it constantly, your flesh started longing for it. There's something I'll tell you. If I have conquered that, I can boast with you, my friend, that I've conquered this lady. There are many guys that boast how many ladies they have slept with. Many guys. The pride of life. This is an ancient secret. He knows that the more you watch it, the more you become like it. It's not as if Satan in himself was the one that formulated that principle. There is an ancient principle in the realm of heaven that what you see, you become. It will not take time. You do what? You become it. So he now fashions something called lust. Can we say lust now? Lust. So he makes your gaze to get there. The more your gaze gets there, your flesh starts longing for it. Before you know, everything within your body will start crying for it. Come, come. Have you seen people that are into Yahoo? Go and check. It's the same thing. The lust of the eye. It begins by appreciating guys that made money in an illegal way. And something is telling them that any means is means. I must get money. When it has come to that point, it has moved from the lust of the eye to what? Lust of the flesh. How will I stay without driving GLK? Meanwhile, people that produce GLK, they didn't kill their mother to produce GLK. But Satan is trying to permeate your possibilities. He's trying to manipulate you. Then the pride of life is that if I carry GLK, any girl I want to, I can get any guy I want. In JK, if I enter family meeting, everybody will pay attention to me. In JK, if I pass here and everybody will look at me, that is called what? You are not talking to me now. It's called what? So these are the three ancient weapons that Satan used to make you to do what? So the moment you can deal with sin, you can sin. That's the reason why the Bible said, flee all youthful lust. Flee. Don't give opportunity to listen 2 times. Joseph understand this secret. When Madam Pot provided the opportunity for him to sin, what did he do? You are the one that want to speak in tongue looking at us. You don't know this, your eye will betray you. Job said, I've made a covenant that I will not use my eye to behold a maid. When you see men turn their eyes away from sin, it's not because they are weak. They know that even in your strongness, the more you look at sin, it weakens you. It weakens you. We're in a generation where people want to put what they put in the ear inside the eye. You can't look at sin and you will not sin. It's not possible. You can't look at it. Look at some of you, your best friends are unbelievers. They talk more about sin, talk more about sin. Do you know the more they talk about it, it is entering you. A point comes, your flesh starts lusting for it. And when it comes to that point of lusting for it, you have lost the battle. That is the problem with that. Meanwhile, that tree has been there for quite a long time. That tree, Bible history had it that tree has been there for more than 7 years. In fact, Bible history said that they left the garden after 8 years. After what? 8 years. Tree has been there. But the day Satan, that is how it is. A lady can be around you for long. The day Satan now use the lust of the eye to get your attention. You now say, Kai, I don't know, say find downside there. The point comes, you start telling her, don't call me brother. Call me a Bobby. Oh, you are not aware? What Satan will use to bring you down is not usually far from you. It's things that are close to you. He will not use something far from you. If Satan wants to bring you down as a brother in the fellowship, he will not use a prostitute, he will use a sister. And it's very simple. He will just tune your eye towards the sister. This sister has been there. You will not know she has been there until the lust is being turned. I say, wow. Fairest among the damsels. Oh, I need to help you to know God more. That is how it comes. That is how it comes.